Problem number 5 looks a little bit tricky because it involves a fraction as our slope number. No big deal, we'll just forge ahead as usual. Since I have a point and I have a slope, I will use point-slope formula, same as the last few problems. Don't forget your minus sign. Don't forget your minus sign. Go from there. I'm going to change my minus a negative 4 to adding 4, and then I'm going to pay attention to distributing my fraction number. 3 over 4 times x is going to give me 3 over 4x, and 3 over 4 times 4. What does that equal? Uh-oh. A little bit of a multiplying fractions reminder. If I'm multiplying a fraction by a whole number, take that whole number, put it over 1, multiply across. 3 times 4 gives me the 12. 4 times 1 gives me the 4. Since I recognize that 12 and 4 both have a similar factor, in this case 4, I can reduce. Multiply both of these numbers by the common factor of 4, and I have 12 divided by 4 equals 3, 4 divided by 4 equals 1, or simply 3. Question number 6 gives us 2 points, so I'm going to use slope formula in order to figure out what I don't know, which is the slope. So y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Label my points. x1, y1, x2, y2. Then plug in appropriately. y2 is 2. y1 is negative 6. Not losing track of my negative signs. x2, negative 1. x1 is 3. Taking my two negative signs and turn them to an addition sign, I can simplify here. 2 plus 6 gives me the 8. Negative 1 minus 3 gives me a negative 4. Now, I can reduce because I recognize that 8 and negative 4 share 4 in common. Divide both those numbers by 4. Now I have 2 over a negative 1. Any fraction is just a division problem. 2 divided by negative 1 gives me an answer of negative 2. So what did I do? I had 2 points, plugged them into my slope formula, solved, and this number is our slope number. Now I found my slope number, but that doesn't necessarily mean I'm done. I can still use this slope number in conjunction with my point slope formula in one of the points from above to find my y equals mx plus b linear equation. So, properly substituting, I can choose any point. Let's just choose the second one since last time we did the first. My y number is 2 equals, I found out that my slope is negative 2, so I'll substitute that there. X minus, and then since we're using this, it will be negative 1. A negative and a negative gives me a positive. Distribute. Negative 2 times x gives me negative 2x. Negative 2 times a positive 1 gives me a negative 2. Bring everything else down. Add 2 here, cancels out. Add 2 here, that happens to cancel out. Y equals negative 2x. In this case, there's no y-intercept, which I'll let you try to figure out what that'll look like on a graph.